Good morning. Welcome to your daily operations weather brief at 8:15. We have fairly nice conditions out there this morning with partly to mostly cloudy skies across the area. Temperatures are warming into the lower 40s already this morning. You'll see a fairly nice day today. Temperatures in the mid 50s across the Delmarva Peninsula. We'll have increasing cloud cover. Slight chance of a light rain shower during the late afternoon hours. But this nice weather is going to be quickly changing as we move into the overnight hours through the Tuesday into Wednesday time period, with a nor'easter developing off our coastline, giving us likely rain showers, possibly heavy rain tomorrow morning, and then a possibility of some wintry conditions for Wednesday with rain showers changing to snow showers. But we'll get into the details of that, looking at the forecast coming up in a few minutes. Looking at our surface analysis as of 9:00 this morning, we have a high pressure just off to our east. It's allowing for us to have a weak return flow this morning out of the southwest. That's going to allow us to have those warmer temperatures today and have a complex system developing across the southeast states, moving through our region tonight, developing an area of low pressure off the Wallops coastline. That's going to allow for us to have that likely chance of rainfall and also some strong winds, possibility of some northeasterly winds up to 45 miles an hour tonight. So it will be quite the change to move into the overnight hours into tomorrow. We'll have another area of low pressure developing on Wednesday off our coastline. Looking at our surface conditions this morning, we have temperatures warming in the lower 40s, winds out of the west to southwest. It's a warming wind for us. It's going to allow for us to have those temperatures in the 50s today. Seeing these upper level cloud cover and also some mid level cloud cover starting to move in from the southwest this morning on our infrared satellite image here. Going to see some thicker cloud cover off to the southwest, though, moving towards our region 4 later on this evening. Looking at our high-resolution HRRR model this morning, going to give us a quick look at the derived radar reflectivity for this afternoon. Looking about noon today, staying dry, and then we move into the later portion of this afternoon into the evening hours. This model isn't depicting any rainfall until after 8 o'clock today, but we'll have a slight chance of a light sprinkle to move into the late afternoon hours after 4 o'clock today, with some weak energy moving through the region. You can see here by midnight tonight we'll have rain showers across the region, starting to become widespread across the central and southern Virginia area, and that's going to be our weather maker as we move into the overnight hours as this rainfall will move towards our region and crossing the Wallops region by tomorrow morning. Our current conditions as of 8 a.m. this morning, we had a few clouds at 9,000 feet, a broken deck at 25,000 feet, winds out of the west-southwest at 260 azimuth at 4 knots, temperature 43 degrees, and relative humidity at 73%. Looking at our forecast for today, we'll have a green chart for most of the day into the evening hours. I see our first introduction of rainfall, and a better chance of rainfall is moving to the late evening hours towards the midnight time period with an orange here, and yellow here. We quickly go into the red for our rainfall chances for tonight, with our winds becoming quite gusty. Again, those winds possibly gusting 30 knots by tomorrow morning. And we'll have a red for that wind from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. and also an orange from midnight to 4 local. You're going to see our ceilings reduced with that rainfall moving the region as well, with the yellow here, and then possibility of some heavy rainfall for tomorrow morning. See, our winds currently are southwest at 4 to 8 knots, becoming west-southwest at 7 to 12 knots. We'll see variable winds for our time period during this afternoon. Seeing a high temperature of 56 degrees today, increasing cloudiness, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. And as I mentioned, we'll have that rainfall tonight. We got our 24-hour terminal forecast. Going to see a few clouds at 9,000 feet, broken deck at 25,000 feet from now till about 10 o'clock. A likely scenario, we see a bit of an increase of our mid-level cloud cover with a scattered deck at 9,000 feet, scattered deck at 15,000 feet, broken deck at 25,000 feet. Moving in the afternoon hours, we'll pick up a ceiling around 8,000 feet with an overcast deck at 20,000 feet. So I see those mostly clouded overcast conditions developing for this afternoon. Move into the evening hours at 20 local or 8 o'clock this evening. See a few clouds at 2,000 feet, a broken deck at 4,000 feet, overcast deck 6,000 feet, chance of rain showers. Then we'll see a likely scenario of rain showers after midnight, with that heavier and moderate rainfall possible during the overnight hours. Looking at Tuesday 8 a.m., we'll see low ceilings, overcast deck at 500 feet, 3-mile statute visibility with some moderate rain, a chance we see some heavy rain after 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. A slight chance before that time period from 3 to 8 o'clock. Looking at our weather for Tuesday into Wednesday, we're going to have Tuesday is going to be an active day, as I mentioned. Overcast, windy, and chilly, with rain likely during the morning into the early afternoon hours. We'll have lingering rain showers and patchy drizzle during the late afternoon and evening. Some of the rain could be heavy at times during the morning. We'll have wind gusts up to 45 miles an hour, only a high of 43 degrees, so it'll be quite the change from the day, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler than we'll see highs today for our Tuesday. Red for precip, red for winds, and yellow for our ceilings and visibilities. Tuesday night, we'll have an overcast sky, windy conditions continuing out of the northeast, chilly temperatures with rain likely by the late overnight time period, especially towards the dawn time period on Wednesday morning. We'll have wind gusts continuing up to 45 miles an hour, a low of 39 degrees, so it will be quite cold for our beginning on Wednesday. We'll have a red for precip for Tuesday night, red for winds, and a yellow for our ceilings. And for Wednesday, it'll be quite a transitional day from just rainfall to more of a wintry type precipitation. We'll say overcast sky, windy conditions, cold temperatures, rain likely during the morning, changing to snow showers by the afternoon and evening. We'll have a lightest snow accumulation on grassy surfaces possible. Have a morning high of 39 degrees, temperatures falling in the lower 30s by afternoon. Have a red for our precip winds and an orange for our ceilings. For our tides over the next few days, could be seeing some minor to moderate flooding for Tuesday into Wednesday with those stronger northeast winds up to 45 miles an hour. We'll continue to monitor the possibility of any moderate flooding across the region. It doesn't look like a huge deal, but we'll continue to monitor it. For the snowfall, as I mentioned, we'll have a light snow accumulation possible. Continue to monitor the model trends for Wednesday. Right now they are flip-flopping back and forth, so we'll continue to monitor that and update with any briefings coming up in the later time periods. But that's going to complete the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back at 10 o'clock to look at the next 7 days.